Hey everybody, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking. Hope y'all doing great today. So today I'm going to answer some of the questions. We did a Q&A a while back and y'all asked a bunch of questions. And I went through and I picked out the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 most common. 8. One of them's weird, that it gets asked a lot. I may be under misunderstanding. But anyway, so we're just going to start from the top. How did you come up with the name The Mighty Dell? So that was accidental. I just started a new job and we're in a training class and had these little cards on everybody's workstation, where they're sitting at. And you're supposed to write your name on it. That way the instructor can look out and know what name to call you and your new co-workers. And there's about 30 people in this class. And everybody's writing, John Smith, Sally Jones, so forth and so forth. And I wrote the Dell, my last name. And just because I thought it'd be funny. Not just Dell, but the Dell. And sure enough, the instructor, she's called on somebody, and she's like, and she died laughing. So it worked. So everybody called me the Dell. Well, a few weeks go by, about 2 months go by, because training was 6 weeks, and then a couple weeks after training, there was a supervisor opening. I'm like, you know what? I've got a decade's worth of management experience. I've managed hundreds of people at once. I've managed multiple locations. I can supervise a team of 15 to 20 people. So let me throw my name in the hat. Well, I got the job. And somebody's like, wow, you've not even been here a couple of months. You've only been out of training a few weeks. How did you do that? And I'm like, because I'm mighty. And they're like, oh, so you're the Mighty Dell. And so that's how that name started. It started as a joke at work 10 years ago. And it's just kind of stuck. So that's where the name The Mighty Dell came with. I was like, you know what? I like The Mighty Dell. We'll stick with that. So I've actually been using that name jokingly for nearly a decade. So that's where The Mighty Dell comes from. Another really common question that I'm still, even like today, somebody asked it somewhere on a video, my reaction to becoming a meme. There's a whole video about that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on the intro of where, I don't know why I'm putting this, like you can see. There's a video that plays if you just go to the channel. I may put that up there so people can just, as soon as they go to my channel, they see that video. Now, another one that sounds like the same but isn't is, how does it feel to be a YouTuber? By the way, I've just got the questions written down here. I don't have the answers. I'm just kind of answering these off the cuff. So, a YouTuber. I've been getting asked that since before it even really took off, like when I just first started getting noticed. Way back when we only had 1,500 subscribers, people were like, how's it feel to be a YouTuber? And I didn't really think of myself as a YouTuber. And I still, because when you look at Demolition Ranch, Hickok 45, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, those guys, those are YouTubers. And so I don't know. I mean, I'm just now really starting to feel like a YouTuber now that we're at nearly 25,000 subscribers and I'm putting out more and more videos. I'm getting a lot of interaction, a lot of great support from you guys. So as of right now, it's really cool. That's how I feel about it. I feel that it's fun. For the most part, our viewers are great. All of our subscribers are amazing. But it's fun. That's how I feel about it. I enjoy it. It's fulfilling. It's rewarding. I'm not going to get rich doing this. I mean, I'm making very, very little money off of this. But it's enough to keep doing videos like this. Of course, as it grows, I'll be able to do more stuff for the channel. But no, it's fun. That's how I feel about it. Favorite color? I get asked that so much that I quit thinking it was people trying to do identity theft. So my favorite color, it's kind of fluid. Some days it's green, some days it's blue. And I always love crimson red because Roll Tide. How old am I? I'm in my 40s. I'm a Gen Xer. Do I like apples? Now, when I first got that question a few times, I thought they were just didn't realize that you're not supposed to make it plural. I thought they were saying, you know, do I like Apple, or what is my opinion on Apple, as in the Apple product. But I get asked, do you like apples, or your opinion on apples, so much that it has to be the real apples you eat. But just in case, I'll answer both. I'm not an Apple fan as far as the product. It's a great product. I sold the product for a couple years. I tech supported the product. It's a great product. It's just not for me. I prefer, when it comes to mobile devices, I prefer Android over Apple. And the biggest thing is, I just don't like being tied down to having to run everything through iTunes. That's really what it came down to. So my negativity against me personally liking Apple started way back years ago when I had some music on a device and I wanted to put it, somebody had given me an iPad Touch, which was an iPod Touch, which was basically an iPhone 4 without the phone part. Spinning. And I couldn't transfer my music to it. Thousands of songs, because they weren't bought through iTunes. Now, of course, that was a long time ago, and stuff may have changed. But that's what turned me off of it. And plus, there's other things I have on my phone that I can just do. I can plug my phone to a PC and click and drag stuff. Can't do that on Apple. So that's why I'm an Android PC fan versus Mac and Apple. Now, as far as apples that you eat, freaking love them. Love apples. Don't eat them very often, but I do. I love apples. Love apple pie. Haven't had apple pie in I don't know how long. Haven't had any pie. I miss pie. But it's worth it. It's worth missing pie. Trying to quit being fat. All right. My favorite protein flavor, and then a couple specifically asked my favorite Premier protein flavor. The answer to both is chocolate. I'm a fat kid. I like chocolate. So anytime, if I can try to do something that's healthier for me and I can pick chocolate as a flavor, I'm going to pick chocolate. I'm never going to not pick chocolate. Unless it's for double chocolate, dark chocolate. Might occasionally do a chocolate peanut butter. But yeah, my favorite Premier protein flavor is chocolate. And my favorite protein powder mix flavor is chocolate. I don't know why this one matters, but I do get asked it a lot. Do I like... Well, I get asked most commonly, do I like girls or boys? The answer is neither. I do get asked about like men or women. I think the question is, am I homosexual, heterosexual? I don't know why it matters, but I am heterosexual. My preference is women. And then here's the last one. Now, a lot of these questions y'all don't see. Because a lot of these questions don't come to my comments. Because my email for the channel is posted in my about and my Instagram. Now, a lot of times I won't accept the messages on Instagram once I see them, because it's like, screw you, you're just trying to be hurtful or hateful, or you're just being stupid. I'm not going to engage in that. So if you send me some hateful stuff and I don't respond, that's because I'm not responding to hate. I'm not going to engage it. But a question I get a lot via either email or somebody trying to get in my DMs on Instagram: how did you get, or how did you let yourself get so fat? And then it's either, sometimes it's, how'd you let yourself get so damn fat? How'd you let yourself get so effing fat? Or sometimes it's, how did you let yourself get so gross, disgusting, whatever term. People will ask that. It's been asked in the comments a couple of times, and they've deleted it before. Like, I'd see a notification pop up, and it was like, one of those, like, my God, man, how did you let yourself get that fat to begin with? What is wrong with you? Or some kind of, and I don't remember it, and I can't go back because they deleted it before I got a chance to get to it. I get that a lot too. I'll get a lot of times where I'll get a notification for a comment, but when I go to it, they've deleted it. So, you know what? If you're gonna ask something like that, have the balls to leave it up there. But really, you just shouldn't be a butthole like that. That's a question I will eventually answer. There's not a simple answer. Yeah, there is a simple, I ate too much. I ate more calories than I burned. That's how I got so fat, disgusting, gross, whatever descriptor you want to put in there. Now, if you really cared and want to know the process that led to all that, you wouldn't ask it like that. When you ask it like, how'd you get so disgusting? What you're saying is, I think you're gross and disgusting. You don't care how I got so fat. A lot of people are curious. And a lot of people are too polite to ask, even though they want to know. Most of you are too polite to ask, even though you want to know. That's a question I will eventually answer on video. I'm not ready to, because that's a deep. This video has been 13 minutes. The answer to that one question will be at least that long, probably. That's history. I didn't get fat last week. I've been fat since I was 5 years old. There's a lot to unwrap to answer that question. There's a lot to share, a lot of personal stuff to share. Eventually I will. People keep asking, what will I do for 25K, 50K, 100K? That might be my 50K or 100. That might be my 100K. I reach 100K, I may do a video answering the question how I got so fat. But anyway, that's just a few of the questions. I didn't want to make this video too long. We get more common questions, I'll answer them down the road. But right now, that's the answer to, believe it or not, the most common questions I get between comments, DMs, and email. Hope this answered some of your questions. If you have more, feel free to put them in the comments. As always, thank you guys. Thank you for watching and subscribing, liking, sharing. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support, all the kind words y'all give. A lot of y'all are really great. And thank you for watching. As always, I love you guys. God bless all y'all, and roll tide.